Okay, so here's the infamous complete the square with a greater than 1. Bum, ba-dum, bum. So when, oh, and this one's going to be even more infamous because there's going to be an odd number. This is how I personally do it. Other teachers may do it differently. I know personally I'm going to have to pull out the -4. And what's going to happen is I'm going to create a binomial expression. -4 is factored out of -4t squared, and I'm going to have t squared. Now, when I factor a -4 out of a 20, -4 times -5 is 20. So I have to change positive to negative. And then I'm going to put plus 30. Now, in this particular sick case, if I was completing that square like a minute ago, this is t squared, but this is 5/2 and this is 5/2. And then I'm going to end up getting another fraction. But hey, it's rigorous math. We're just going to do what we got to do. So what's going to end up happening is when you take 5/2 and square it, that's going to be 25/4. So we're going to have to write t squared minus 5t. And then you have to add 25/4. And then you have to subtract 25/4. And then that's going to be, and then you put your plus 30. Now what's going to happen here is that -4 and this particular part of the expression is going to generate a trinomial. And I'm going to go ahead and just write it like that. Now, what a lot of you are going to get confused about is that you also have to multiply -4 by the other. But that's not going to be part of the binomial square, so you leave it out. Then you add 30. But yeah, this is what people are unfamiliar with. This is why a lot of folks just get tired of this math after a while. It's just because they've never seen a square in which you have to take the square root of 25/4 and you're going to get left with 5/2. But if you do the algebra, squaring this will take you back to this expression. But I'll save the algebra once again for yourself for later. Now, 4 times 1/4 of 25 would be 25 negative, and then you add 30. And then that's going to simplify down to plus 5. And once again, just like before, you're going to know a lot of things in regards to this binomial expression or this quadratic. It's going to be a negative quadratic. It's going to have a peak at the value 5/2 and 5. And oh, I did something wrong. Haha. I wonder if y'all caught it. Hopefully you sat there and you're probably making comments. You're probably going to give me a thumbs down. But yeah, I forgot about the negative. See, that's one of my lessons. You shouldn't fall asleep through my lessons. You're going to have to stay awake and look for these mistakes. So this is actually 55. You know how I knew that? I knew there was going to be a problem because I also knew that the y-intercept is 30. And that's usually when I find out something isn't quite right. See, one thing about this mathematician, sadly, is I tend to make these dumb mistakes while I make the videos. And I guess I could go back and perfect the video, but it would take me about 7 or 8 more minutes. But that's pretty much how to work this problem. And once again, here's the third point at 5 and 30. And somewhere down there is the x-axis. You might see this kind of problem in gravitational analysis, rocketry. Anyway, thank you. And once again, hope you caught that, and apologies for any confusion or mistakes.